Welcome to The Locker, Season 2, Episode 55. I'm going to tell you this right now, off the TOP. This is going to be the most interesting locker we have produced. Tony Franklin, Bill Curry, Bob Pacey, there's been, I know everybody's excited about the UK season. This one here, just the backstage talk. Just the backstage talk between me and Van Hizzle. Let me get to that part. I am Jose White with my man B Styles. Hey, if you know anybody who's a UK fan, right now, go ahead, retweet, plug them in, because what we have concluded, we ain't talking about the stuff that the news stations are putting out, and they saying, Will Levis looks great. And I hope the God Will Levis looks great. But we better talk about some things tonight.
Oh, I'm bursting, man. I'm bursting out the seams, man. Bruh. And we ain't overselling this either. We are not. This is not clickbait. This is not. Nope. There's some stuff hot off the presses. There's some things that, you know what? This is a good part about doing it one day a week, because you get that build up. You get that build up for us. I don't know about other fans, but we get some information. We're like, oh my God, we got to wait till Wednesday. And man. If the world, bro, let's get it started, because this might go an hour and a half.
Yeah, we probably going overtime. It's definitely going overtime. If you know any UK folk, people that follow the thing and want to know about the thing, they need to be in here right now. We're going to small talk a little bit just to let you know, let them get in here. It's going, hey. I ain't no banana from the outside.
I heard that it's actually a thing. Like, that's like the pill has a lot of nutrients in it.
They say the same thing about oranges.
Right, but I knew about oranges. I had no idea about bananas, though. I've seen someone eat an orange whole. I've never seen anybody eat a banana whole.
Hey, I know his ass better eat a bunch of bananas. Because the coaches put all the eggs in his basket. They put all the eggs in his basket, Van. Okay, well, tell me this. If they didn't put all the eggs in his basket, so Joey Gatewood, if he don't get picked up, then we still got a backup if between Joey and Bo, if he don't get picked up in the transfer portal,
Wait, what? If Joey don't, have you not heard where Joey's going?
I am saying you were saying they didn't put all the eggs in one basket. They put all the eggs in one basket. So wait a minute. So Joey ain't an option no more for us.
No, Joey's going back to home, and not home as his place of birth or his place of resident when he was in high school. He's going home to a coach that recruited him at Auburn. That's what
Malzahn. That's Malzahn right there. That's Malzahn right there.
If you don't know anything about who won the national championship for Auburn when Malzahn was the offensive coordinator? Who could that be?
Oh, Gus.
Yeah, who was the quarterback?
Cam.
Whoa. Who? And who did?
I didn't say Joey. I said Cam, and both of them probably inaccurate. But go ahead.
And whom does most people compare Joey Gatewood to ever since he was in high school?
Yeah. Okay.
And guess who's gonna be calling the damn plays for UCF on Saturdays?
Oh, Gus.
Gus.
Man.
Gus. You know what Gus likes to do?
Push his glasses up
and run the rock. he likes to run the damn rock.
Ride that thing down in there.
Joey has 3 years, and I'm gonna tell you something. They have a pretty good quarterback. I watched UCF. Dylan Gabriel is a pretty good quarterback. I'm not sure Dylan Gabriel meshes well with Gus Malzahn's where he likes to scheme it up. Gus is a run-first spread. He likes to have a quarterback who can handle a little pounding.
Yeah.
And Dylan is a small cat. Dylan is probably under 6 feet. Dylan's from the same state that Milton is from, the great state of Hawaii.
What's his poundage though? Is he 220?
Dude, I would give him 5'11", 180, 190.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But it ain't the SEC. It ain't the SEC.
No, it's not. But still, it ain't got to be the SEC. Is he gonna run that read option that Gus like to run?
Yeah.
And stick it up in there.
Yeah.
Remember the quarterback they had there before Cam, after Cam? What's the guy? The little fast quarterback. I can't think of his name right now. It'll come back.
I know you're talking about.
I can't think of his name.
Palmley or something like that. Started P.
No, I can't remember. All right, it don't matter. But he likes a certain kind of quarterback to run his system. And like you said, they don't have to be the most accurate because he's going to get receivers wide, butt naked open. He's gonna get them.
Well, let's not spend too much time on that because that's not what they came here to hear about. They came here to hear about UK football.
Hold on, let me say one more thing. You said about putting the eggs all in one basket. We talked about this last week. He didn't put them all in one guy's basket because he has Bo Allen in his back pocket. If he didn't have Bo Allen in his back pocket, then we'll be in trouble. Not saying Bo Allen is a world beater right now, but Bo Allen can win games for this team. Because we both said we don't need Tim Couch back there. Because we ain't got that 97 defense.
It's not we don't need you not getting no Tim Couch. If you can find another Tim Couch, you let me know so I can go train him and become his agent. Go ahead.
I feel you. So having Bo Allen behind him is a good backup plan. Because I don't think either one of us was sold on Joey Gatewood being better than Bo Allen. We both have said that. Both said that before spring football started, that we thought Bo Allen would be the starting quarterback coming into this year. We both said it. So
I got inboxes saying secretly that Bo was better than Joey in the spring.
See,
you know, we have heard from the talking heads that it was clear that Joey beat out Bo. So there's narratives, and this is why this locker is so important to me right now. Like this locker is so. I mean, okay, man. See, you're not hearing Lex and everybody's asking.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Will Levis. Oh, his pinky. Look at the way his pinky curls around when he walks, his shoelaces doesn't even move when he walks. Man, come on, man. I'm cool with it. Because I know what you got to do. Because you put all your eggs in one basket. All I'm saying is this. Joey Gatewood. This was before I knew Joey Gatewood was going somewhere else. I thought we would luck up and Joey Gatewood wouldn't get picked up.
Oh.
And he would ultimately do what's the dude's name that was running scout team putting out video?
Nick Scalzo?
Scalzo. Would do a Scalzo. I thought he would get picked up and he would ultimately be in the mix with Bo. No, and I think everything we've heard, Bo Allen could be the man as well. But they acting like Will Levis is, and I hope to God, and he better do what everybody's saying he looks like, and he better do that. You better not come out. We better not go half. In the first half, we better not have more than, I want to say one. We better not have more than 2 3 and outs against Louisiana Monroe. Is that safe? Is that a safe assessment? In the first,
hold on. See, I'm a turn it up a little bit on you, right? Because you were saying we don't want to go no 3 and outs, right? No more than 2, right? In the first half.
Yes.
Let's say we go 0 3 and outs,
Okay.
but we run it down their throat. We don't pass it but 3 times, and we 0 for 3.
Okay.
You ain't gonna be happy about that,
Oh, I ain't gonna be happy at all.
right?
I ain't gonna be happy at all.
So we can't go by the 3 and outs. Because what if we go 3 and outs, and Will Levis is 10 for 12 for 120 yards?
I'll be cool with that.
Ah, see that? Right.
I'll be cool with that.
Right.
My whole point is this. I ain't gonna get to my big subject. We just gonna get to the point now. They named the quarterback. I'm gonna ask you this before we get to the good stuff. Like I said, I think this is gonna be an extra long show. We named the quarterback. Will Levis is a starting quarterback.
Correct.
Ain't played in the spring. There've been 2 weeks of football, 2 weeks of organized football. We agree? Do we agree?
Yeah. Well,
Hold on. Let me finish.
You got to add the summer to it too.
No, organized. The summer's not organized.
We know it's kind of organized, but okay.
No, the coaches are not supposed. No, my point is there's no. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. Da da da.
Okay.
Like he's not being required. No, because I'm saying that because when we went and did our own pass scales with Tim and the defense, man, we called the plays we wanted, and Tim called the plays he wanted to get better at. It wasn't the coaches want to see you on certain plays.
True.
All right, so Derek Rosenthal, he's the starting left tackle as of this week.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks of practice.
Mm-hmm.
You keeping up with me?
You are
Jaquez Jones,
somebody
linebacker.
You are peeling back those old band-aids and
No. Let me do what I do. Let me do what I do first.
All right.
Jaquez Jones, which he's the one that I feel like, woo, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I was really concerned about our defense, but that gives me a little bit. That gives me, like, if I'm about to scrap with somebody and I see, okay, now I'm solid, I go ahead and I just go and start throwing punches. I give them that much. Hold on. I ain't even done with you yet. Wait a minute. So I done went through Rosenthal, Jaquez,
Will Levis.
The receiver position struggles a little bit.
Yeah.
Wan'Dale Robinson comes in. Starting receiver.
Yes.
Starting receiver. Okay. I give you that because everybody said our receiving core was so bad. And when we get to the end of the show, we're going to figure out some of this stuff out. Our receiver core was so bad, but Gunnar Hoke ain't here anymore. Danny Clark ain't here anymore. Terry Wilson ain't here no more. Joey Gatewood ain't here no more. Darren Hinshaw ain't here no more. Come on, man. Hold on. Last but not least. I don't know if I said this first. It might have been first. It might not even be last but not least.
What?
Will Levis, starting quarterback. So you bring 4 guys in that didn't. Wan'Dale went here in spring. 4 guys. I don't know if Wan'Dale was or not. But you bring 4 guys in who didn't, and you just make them starters. And I don't have a problem with it because I think all these guys can help us. I don't know about Will. Will is the question. But he's my quarterback. He's my quarterback, man. So, but I'm saying this. What is his locker room like if you just bringing guys out? They didn't go through the spring you went through. Wendell Childs and I are cool because we went through a spring together and put up. Raymond McLaurin and I are friends because we went through a spring together, knowing that, man, this dude, man, he laid it out every day on the line. He did everything he had to do. So the fact that they bringing all these dudes from out of, I can't say out of conference, they bringing all these guys in, no spring, and making them starters. Hold on, sir. Let me ask you this. You have either not recruited to what everybody in the public, oh, we recruited. But yet, you can bring guys that didn't make it at their own other university. SEC is the top of the line. SEC is the top of the line. But so you will bring other guys in from other universities and make them starters over the guys you brought in? And especially at the quarterback position. I'll sit back and take your calls. I'll sit back and listen. I'm gonna give you one screen.
No, give me both, because I want to see your reaction when I.
Oh, that's why I give you one screen.
When I hand this to you.
Be cussing.
Let's start with let's go from one end to the other. All right. Let's go low end. Jones, Jacquez Jones. We brought him in as a security blanket because we lost Jamin Davis, right? So we didn't have the next guy in was
Jacquez is the only one you don't have to speak on Jacquez. I say he's a blessing.
Well,
Blessing
hold on.
guys.
But Jacquez being out, he's about to lose that starting position. There's a freshman whom I've heard has been balling.
At Ole Miss.
No, at Kentucky.
You said Jacquez gonna lose his position?
Yeah, he's got. He might lose his. There's a freshman.
Not Streeter. What's the other one?
Yep.
I know you're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've heard.
He ain't about to lose position now.
Dude.
Now he might come out and beat him out as the season goes. The first game, Jacquez is gonna be out there.
Anthony.
Jacquez led Ole Miss in tackles, bro.
Anthony. But Jacquez has a problem in coverage.
We ain't got to cover it.
You ain't got to worry about
cover. Huh?
You are not going to be able to keep this guy off the field. And when there was rumblings that if he wouldn't have missed his junior year of high school football, he would not be here. He would be at the University of Georgia. I've heard that Trevin Wallace is probably the next starter opposite Square. And you can put a freshman opposite a guy who truly knows the system and truly knows how to communicate. I'm not saying, I'm just saying what I heard. Okay, so that's one. So we did with Jacquez, right? Now let's go to Dare Rosenthal. Okay.
Let's go.
We brought in a JUCO player whom we didn't recruit from day one. We brought in Jeremy Flax to potentially be the left tackle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We saw something. Kennard came back. We moved him to left tackle. There was obviously something that the coaches were not totally comfortable with Flax being the blind side of the quarterback.
Okay.
And then he was a JUCO. So we didn't recruit him. So we brought in a guy who has started 8 games for a powerhouse in the SEC and LSU.
Okay.
It's not that he is not a known commodity. He is a known commodity. And I'm going to say something as I preach right now. Stoops is that dude. Stoops brought in my man, Kevin Joseph, whom we had a conversation, whom I've seen play. I said he is a dog, and he ended up being a dog. But hold on. There were some issues with Kevin Joseph. We know about these issues, right? He ain't played the last 2 games. But their relationship still allowed Kevin Joseph to have a conversation with Dare Rosenthal and said, dude, that's the place to be.
Because he thinks
with all this turmoil, it's still a positive for a guy who missed the last 2 games and fans dogged him for it. But he told his boy, man, look, if you can go there, it's a good decision. Okay? Mm-hmm. So with that said, who were you going to put in front of Dare Rosenthal, who when he started for a perennial traditional powerhouse for 8 games? All right, so that's that. That to me is a given. If Kennard was going to play left, I would have put them as fill and boundary tackles and made them play left and right. It was in to the right Phil, they'll play right tackle. I would let them play field boundary. All right. Okay, so that's 2. Now let's go to Wan'Dale. How in the hell? We wanted this kid from day one. He committed to us early. So we did recruit him. And we had him committed to us for a period of time until he changed his mind. When the door opened back up for a guy whom you put big dog on, you don't think we're going to want him back? When we saw what we saw and we loved the kid. And with the receivers struggling like they did.
Hold on, sir, before you go any further. If you don't have a quarterback throwing the ball,
I don't get that.
Can you put the blame on them? But go ahead. Make sure you address that as well.
Whoa. Fuck the quarterback. Excuse my French. I saw tape where guys can get off the damn line of scrimmage. I saw guys, when the quarterback put it on them, they dropped the ball. I see guys not run precise routes. Do you not remember the Ole Miss game? Do you not remember the
I'm saying you're not fighting to get open if you don't think the quarterback gonna throw you the ball.
If you feel that way, you don't need to be in the SEC because you don't know where the ball's coming.
Neither does the quarterback, and none of them are.
Well, we'll get to that. But when Terry Wilson had Lynn Bowden, that looked pretty damn good.
And when Ed Grant had Lynn Bowden, the offense looked pretty damn good.
So players make a coach's job a little bit easier.
Receivers can't do nothing without the coaches, offensive line, and quarterback.
Are you telling me that, let's say we had Tom Brady back there? You telling me that those receivers were wide the butt naked open all the time?
Only problem you have right now, Van Hiles, you are talking to a guy who the university said you can't play for us.
Anthony.
Set records.
No.
That's
what answer my question.
If nobody's getting them the ball,
Anthony, it don't matter. Your damn job as a receiver to get the fuck open. That's your job. If the quarterback is horrible, the quarterback is horrible. But your job is to beat the guy in front of you. And if the quarterback underthrows it, you can get pissed off. But it wasn't that. Now you can't tell me
if he gets open in the quarterback, don't throw the ball, then what?
Anthony, your job in college, you run back to the huddle and say, man, give me the damn ball. Your job in college as a wide receiver is to get the fuck open. It ain't nothing. It's as simple as that. This ain't high school. This ain't you playing with your boys in the street. It ain't playing 7-on-7 in your backyard. It ain't your job when you got a damn scholarship and you are a receiver is to get open. Period. There ain't too much else to it. And if you watch film like I do, it wasn't receivers getting open all the times. Period. So I'm just saying. So let's go to Will Levis. Now you are jumping on this Will Levis bandwagon saying that.
Hey, you seen my avatar on Twitter?
I saw
Anthony Levis.
That we ain't recruited quarterbacks and all this stuff.
I didn't say we didn't recruit him.
No.
I don't see no quarterback that we gonna use. We act like we not gonna use none of them that we brought here.
So,
and then you only got one sole purpose. You got one sole purpose as a coach. Bring players in that can help you win, and then when you bring them in, you know what you're supposed to do with them?
Hold on.
Win.
Hold on.
All right.
Wasn't Terry Wilson 17-8 as a starter?
Why ain't he stay with another year?
Whoa, because he saw the writing on the wall. When Eddie Grant left,
he saw what everybody else saw.
So hold on. So you are saying put all the eggs in the basket and we brought in somebody off the street and 2 weeks he became the starter. What the hell was Joey Gatewood? Was he not an off the street kid?
He was here for a year. We got to see what he was talking about.
It don't matter.
Hey, hold on. Calm down, man. Stop yelling at me. I'm gonna tell you this much. I do give something. Tell me what you think about this. I'm gonna let you continue your rant, but I'm gonna ask you this. Do you not feel no type of way that ain't? You remember last year when we got all the receivers left a couple D linemen left, and the people went to Twitter. Oh man, the coach is tripping, man. They let you. Oh, ain't nobody came to Gatewood's support, man. Nobody's came to Joey's support to say, man, that's messed up what they did to you, dog. Like, ain't nobody done that. Go ahead, back to your rant, man, and stop raising your voice at me.
This is built up, man, since last Wednesday. We only go once a week. This is built up.
Sunday. We won Sunday.
Okay, all right. So you bring in a guy in Joey who would probably be the starter from what everybody else says if they didn't bring in Will Levis, right? That's not a guy you recruited. All right. So now you bring in a guy who beats the guy whom you didn't recruit from what everybody says, right?
Right.
It's like me, right? I never forget. 1997, June 13th, Friday, June 13th. Friday the 13th. I walked into Planet Hollywood with my boys after going to a Cubs baseball game. My boy says, oh, I see some girls over there. Man, let's go holler at them. I'm like, all right, let's do that. Oh, there's a little shorty over there. I'm like, okay, all right, I see you. Let's do that. Call up that night. We went, look, that was in the afternoon. We came back. We went out that night to Dave & Buster's. I'm like, man, we got to go out again. 2 nights later, we go out again. I knew from right then, less than a week, okay, this one might be the one. It don't take long. When you see something, when you see Will Levis throw a 65-yard touchdown from what I heard on his first throw, when you see what he can do, the player's like, okay, I see you, Will. I see you. Okay.
Was it a 65-yard hitch? Tim Couch has thrown 80-yard touchdowns that only went 5 yards. Hold on.
You were trying.
Question number two. This is the problem I got here locally. When we talk about practice, and yesterday I heard Cohen talking about timing and accuracy. He said we need to work on timing and accuracy. You don't. If everything we're hearing through the media is, oh, he's 1,000%. He said he's great. No, like, oh, you know, he needs to get better at this. You know, have you heard those comments? If you go watch today's clips, one thing I took away from Cohen was that timing. I kept hearing timing and accuracy. You know what I heard coming out of Penn State about Will?
Accuracy. Hold on. But you said a couple of weeks ago that we don't need him to be pinpoint accurate because we got
no, sir, never. Yes, no, sir. As the fourth leading receiver in UK history, no. I do not condone those comments.
You said when I say pin, look, this is my criteria. You gotta throw 70% completion percentage to be accurate in my book. If you ain't throwing 70%, you ain't accurate. All right.
Okay. I mean, I think the liberal media will say 55, 60.
That's bullshit then. Then everybody.
I'm with you.
If you say 55 to 60,
I want you to put that bad boy. I got probably a 6. I probably got a 6'5" wingspan. I want that ball within that 6'5" range, big fella.
Look, so if we're gonna play, if you have said this, if we are going to do play action, that means we're gonna draw linebackers up.
Your window, and you know you play quarterback. Go ahead, preach. Then I'm gonna sit. Go ahead, preach, man. Go ahead.
You got a lot more margin of error when you got C-Rod toting the rock, and McClain toting the rock, and Smoke toting the rock. So if you have that, them linebackers are flowing. They flowing. Your margin of error when you throw it between linebackers and safeties a lot more is increasing tremendously as your running game is eating people's lunch. So you don't have to be Patrick Mahomes accurate. Aaron Rodgers is accurate because the guys are gonna be butt naked open. So we ain't gonna be. So now, when I hear accuracy and timing, I think of when you're on 1st and 10 inside. Let's say you on your 20 on the ball winning end zone touchback. You got 1st and 10 on the 20. You trying to get 3 or 4 or 5 garbage yards. You throw a quick out route. That's timing and accuracy. Because that ball better not be inside and it better not be late. Because a guy like me is taking it to the house.
Yes, sir.
So that's accuracy and timing.
Yes, sir.
How many accuracy and timing routes are we going to really run this year? Because how many times are we going to legitimately throw an out route on 1st and 10 to start the season? Like you said, he's only had 2 weeks. There's no chemistry quite yet developed between him and anybody.
But you told everybody else to go on ahead home, take your ball and go home.
Oh no, you ain't tell everybody else.
He told everybody.
You told one guy. Because here's one guy whom we know and whom they know don't have the problem with accuracy and timing. This is down backup.
So why not make him the man?
Because Will Levis has a little more experience, has been through the rigors of the Big Ten in a few games. That's why. Also why Cohen handpicked him.
And I'm going to tell you this much. Listen to this. Hear me and hear me good. If this experiment don't work out, Cohen's ass need to be gone wherever Henshaw went to.
Okay. Let's say Will Levis craps down his leg. Let's say he throws 5 interceptions in the first 2.5 quarter, 2.5 halves. He throws 5 interceptions. But Bo Allen comes and balls out. Like we down Louisiana Monroe 21-10. Right? 21-10, third quarter. Bo comes in and goes 3 straight touchdowns. We win the game. 24-21. He comes back the next game. Missouri. And Will starts the first half. He throws 2 interceptions. He brings Joey in and we win that game. And now, brings Bo in and win that game. Bo in and win that game. Now, Bo's the starter. And we go 9-3. Are you going to still fire Cohen?
You know what I'm going to do?
I do. No. Answer the question first. Are you still going to fire Cohen?
Probably won't fire him.
Okay.
But you know they're going to lose credibility from me because, one, you picked Will Levis and brought him in as a starter. You handpicked him. So now you doing – so basically, if me and you playing a 3-on-3 tournament for $100,000 and you put the $100,000 up and say, hey, White, man, I know you can hoop. Man, come on. Hey, bring your boy. Hey, you expect me to bring Posey, but I don't bring Posey. So now I just bring Joe Schmo and we lose. You gonna have a problem with me. That's my whole point. Will done pick this guy like this guy can run my offense. You done ran people off. Joey Gatewood.
You make it.
Gatewood probably couldn't do the job. Maybe he couldn't do the job.
Thank you.
But you brought a guy in who comes in and say, hey, for me to be successful, no, Van, the difference is when you were in college, you were a favorite. You didn't go. Did you go through what I went through in your college experience as an athlete?
I don't know. Probably not.
The hell you mean?
Hold on.
You were never off the team, and you would never come back and go to back-to-back bowl games and lead the team in several categories.
I've never.
My point is this:
I've never did what you did to a coach.
Said, I want this guy. I don't care what y'all got going on. I'm bringing this guy with me. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit, man. I don't want to sound like I'm against. I don't want to sound like I'm against Will. I'm not against Will. And if Will balls out, I will be. I'll be the happiest person.
No,
I eat this computer.
No,
but what I'm saying is, he came in. He brought a guy. If this shit don't work out, you are ruining people's careers, man.
No, you're talking outside your mouth. Because here's the thing.
Straight out of my mouth.
Hold on. Joey had every damn opportunity in his
We didn't
year.
see practice. You didn't see practice. I didn't see practice.
Hold on. Joey had every damn chance to win the opinion of the coaches. Period. Do we agree or disagree? All right.
You missed
Joey,
the point, man.
Hold on. Joey fucking started against Georgia and did absolutely nothing. Joey played against Missouri and did absolutely nothing. So what the hell? What do you want?
Van.
You had the chance.
You know who you talking to, Van? You know who you talking to? Tim Couch started in the swamp. Tim Couch started in the swamp. It didn't go well. No. I started in Tuscaloosa. It didn't go. You keep saying he started in Georgia.
It don't matter, dude.
I know it don't matter, Van. Hold on. Hold on. And this is not a me. Please believe this is not a me thing.
Yeah, it is.
But how many people did I lose my job to in 96? How many of them stayed retained on the team from 96 on, 97 on? So there were coaches who said Anthony White can't play here for me. But yet none of those guys that were on the team with me in 96 went on. Tim Couch couldn't win in the swamp. And now you know this as well as I do. If we would have brought the air raid in with Billy Jack Haskins, Billy Jack Haskins probably could have ran it. I'm not sure if he'd ran it as well as Tim. He would have been. I put it like this: with all due respect, he would have been more successful than Dusty Bonner, just because he had a strong ass arm and a will to win. That's the point I'm making, Van. It's not. I understand what you're saying. I'm not against you. But when you bring people in and say, because you didn't do it in this window of time and this situation, you don't recruit people for that. If you're not recruiting them to develop them and make them what you want them to be for you, that's fine. If you want a ready-made starter coming in like Tim Couch, then okay, then that's fine. But don't bring people here and act like, well, I'm telling you, it hits too close to home for me to accept that. Now, Joey might not be shit. But Gus Malzahn said, hey, let me get him. Let me put him on. Now, if he come out there and do his thing with Gus Malzahn, run it. Get the clock going. I don't know, man. I just ain't cool with the whole idea that you bring this guy in. I'm cool with it if it works. The same way they told Hal Mummy came in and told Billy Jack, hey man, I'm playing Tim. So you can move the receiver or you can transfer, but I'm playing Tim. That's fine. That's not really fine. I didn't even like that. But I knew the accolades that Tim Couch came with. Joey Gatewood, nor did Will Levis come with these same accolades. Go ahead.
Are you finished or are you done?
I'm done and finished.
Both. Or are you done?
I'm both.
Okay. Let's go. Since you like to go back to your situation, I remember in '97 we had this guy on the show, Willie Gary. Do you remember Willie Gary? Do you remember him?
Willie G.
Willie G came and took the spot of Marlon McCree. Am I not right?
He moved Marlon McCree to another spot. He didn't take his spot. No, because they wanted to go faster. So they moved safeties to backers and backers to the linemen.
So what the hell? They bring in a damn true freshman straight out of high school and put him in front of Marlon McCree.
He didn't put him in front of him.
Now you told me that Willie Gary was balling.
Willie played in the NFL though. He played in the NFL.
See, now you fucking. Let's start by when he came out.
And then Marlon McCree moved to another position.
On. No, let's stay in the moment. They brought in a guy who was Hal Mummy's recruit and put him in front of another guy. You even said
that's why they moved in front of another guy. He moved Willie to safety and moved Marlon to the linebacker. He did not take his position.
Okay, see now you changed it to have your narrative. You told me
that's what happened.
You told me that.
Did they both not play on the field at the same time?
No. You told me that they had to move Marlon out because Will was playing better.
No, I didn't tell you that. I never told you that.
Oh, okay.
I never believed that to be the case.
Well,
I believe that we had a safety that could play safety, and we could put Marlon in the box for speed.
It happens all the damn time. If there's a guy you bring in better than the guy who's already there, you know what happens? His ass got to sit on the bench. That happens all the time.
Whoa!
If it's a transfer,
in relation to my story,
no.
The guy they brought in went better than me.
No. See, I'm trying to get out for you. We going to Will Levis. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if he's a damn transfer, if he's a freshman, if he's a JUCO. It don't mean shit. If that guy comes here in 2 weeks and shows his ass, shows that he can ball out, he's gonna move in front of you. I don't understand why that's such foreign damn. I don't get it.
They got live ammo. They have live ammo in preseason camp.
Anthony, it don't fucking matter. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. When Tony Woods came out of, is it St. X? I think he came from St. X. When Tony Woods came from St. X in the first damn practice in t-shirts and shorts, I'm like, that motherfucker's gonna start. Because it don't take much to see true talent. Now you got to refine it, but I knew right there was gonna be some trouble horizon because that little can ball. It don't take long. So if Will Levis, we haven't seen him practice, come into practice, he doing shit that nobody else in that room can do. All the players like, oh, this is what this looks like. It's like when T-Dub went to Oregon, he say when Justin Herbert came in, he was like, okay, it's time to transfer. You know right away. And it don't take long. I understand for you, it hurts that, oh, I've been here and I've done this, and why am I not getting a shot? Well, don't let that MF come in and be better than you.
You don't have the option. You don't have the option sometimes.
Hold on, Anthony. From what I've heard, I ain't been at practice, so I can't say with the definitive confidence. But everything I've heard is when they saw Will Levis, they was like, damn.
Because they kind of told you, because I think when what you call it told you, wait till I bring my guy in.
Okay, man. Okay. So now there's you. I'm just saying what people saw. And if you see that, I'm gonna go. I don't have a problem because Joey Gatewood in our Bo Allen, in our if T-Dub was still here, didn't show me enough last year or the last 2 years to warrant them getting a spot.
But this guy you haven't seen do anything.
No. You saw him come in practice and show things to you that you ain't seen out of anybody else in that room. He's got a gun, from what they say he can fucking run, which we seen that. We got that on film.
Joey
got him running on film.
Joey,
right? So we know he can run. If he can slang it like everybody's saying he's slanging it. You said Joey Gatewood had problems last year. Complete passes. So
they all had problems reading
the
ball and making decisions. They all had decisions. Darian Henshaw is responsible for all this. All I'm telling you is, Van, all I'm telling you is Nick Scalzo, Gunnar Hope, Danny Clark, Sawyer Smith. If you a teacher and all your students fail the test, so all the students just dumb as fuck.
No,
man.
No. All the students don't have. This is a new coaching staff that's trying to do new things, different things than the old coaching staff did. So this system is a little bit different than the RPO system that Graham ran.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So therefore, they might not mesh. That's why Gus Malzahn picked up the guy that reminds him of fucking Cam Newton.
Wait a minute. My question is where's Sawyer Smith? I like Sawyer Smith in this offense.
Oh no, Sawyer Smith was a grad, was a 5th-year senior when he came in. He done.
He got COVID. He was on the squad last year. He just didn't want to play.
Well, he can't. No, this is what I heard. Sawyer Smith came because he wants to be a coach. And he came as the emergency plan to T-Dub. And unfortunately, he had to be used. So
no.
Yes.
I thought he had another year last year as well.
No, yeah. Well, I guess in theory.
I'm saying he get COVID year back.
Yes, in theory.
I would want pace.
That I shouldn't say 5th. He was a grad transfer.
Yeah.
In theory, he does have another year because last year was, but his plan was not to play. His plan was to become a DA and to be. What's that?
You know who the quarterback coach was?
Dude, we are both on that. We both have talked about Henshaw. I'm gonna just say this though, Anthony. With all that said, in spring, Joey didn't do enough to warrant making it difficult. That's just period, point blank. I don't care how you want to wrap it up. Yes, they brought in a guy, whatever, he came in the summer, all that. But from what everybody's saying, what they see is when he throws it, it comes off his fucking hands better than anybody else. So I'm gonna say this. I have 99% confidence that it won't be a bust. Now,
you said 99%?
99% that Will Levis will not be a bust.
Mark this spot. Where we at?
Yeah, please do.
47 minutes into episode
47 minutes in. He is not a bust. He will not be a bust. Now, will he be all SEC? Will he be Joe Burrow? Will he be who else? Quarterback that's coming. Would he be anybody else that comes in as a transfer and just fucking lights it up? I'm not sure about that. But we also don't need that. We don't need Tim. Like let me say, we don't need
Terry Wilson.
Woodson. I'm gonna say Woodson. We don't need Woodson.
Wilson was here 4 years, I think.
I know, but I'm just saying, in his best year, we don't need him who threw 200 plus passes with no interception. We don't need that, right? We don't need someone who's gonna end the year with 3,000 plus yards passing. It'll be great, but we don't need it.
But you cool running quarterback draws on 3rd and 8.
Look, we need someone who can threaten the defensive coordinator with his arm. And there's 2 things that we got right now that we didn't have. I'll say 3 things that we didn't have last year. I shouldn't say didn't have, because now the first thing we strike off Henshaw. All right, so that's 1. Got 2 more things that we didn't have. We didn't have a deep threat as a receiver to blow the top off the coverage.
And who's that now?
We got Crowders when he gets healthy. We got Epps because he missed all last year. We got Crooms who can take the top off. We got Wandale who can take the top off.
I don't know if Wandale taking no tops off.
He
can get up. I don't know if he taking no top off. But
okay,
go ahead.
All right. So I scratch him as all the other guys I said. Not only do we have guys who can take the top off, we got a guy who can fucking get it to him.
Oh, so Terry Wilson. So Terry Wilson
not
get that ball to Lynn Bowles and down.
No. What I'm saying is, last year we didn't have a guy that we can take the top off. Dude, Derek, I don't know if you a Joey fan, but I'm gonna tell you one thing.
But you anti-Joey?
No. Since Joey is not here anymore, I didn't see anything from damn Joey last year. I didn't see anything from Joey when I watched the Auburn spring football game. I didn't see anything from Joey. I didn't see Joey in spring. There is nothing I've seen that warrants that he should be the starter. I'm not saying he could be the starter.
He's raw. He just needs to be.
No. All that. Oh, you can say what I'm saying. We saw last year. He ain't got. I thought he was gonna be faster than he was. He was not. He didn't have the get it up that I thought he had. That was missing. His arm wasn't what I heard it was. Not saying he couldn't be the starter, but there is nothing that he showed me that he should get an extra shot at it because, oh, well, we didn't see him with such.
Y'all brought him in here. That's why he should.
Dude, there was a guy in the portal. I heard he's gone. There's a guy in the portal that you like Eddie Grand likes for your system. And he has, quote unquote, 3 years left. And you got T-Dub, who's a senior. Let's kick the tires and see what he can get you. If he wants to come here, let's kick the tires. Let's see. Let's see if we can make him better than what Auburn did.
You gonna kick the tires and put a new engine in it?
What?
You gonna kick the tires and put a new engine in it in the SEC?
The engine is his heart.
No, my point is you're saying we know it. I'm not against what you're saying. Obviously, Joey didn't blow anybody away saying, oh man, we cool. We don't need nobody else. I give you that 1,000%. But I don't know where I don't even. I 50% give you. I'm gonna go 50. Now I'm gonna give you 40 just because I done been bit by this shit before. I remember a guy named I just talked about him the other day. Kid out of Indiana, quarterback out of Indiana. Well, I remember the last 11 quarterbacks we've had here, and I've been sold dreams. So I'm not really sold off of. No, Joey ain't sold me nothing. But dude, I'm telling you, you sitting your ass down there in Louisiana. Will Levis ain't sold you nothing either yet. All you hearing is all this. So if you get a new girlfriend, or not a new girlfriend, I don't even want your wife getting mad at me. But if you first met your wife and you be like, oh man, she cold, man. She do this, she cooks, okay, I'm gonna be happy for you. You get 6 months in, you like, man, she dirty, she don't clean up, she don't like to take showers, man, she don't like to make the bed. Now all of a sudden, all I'm going by is what you told me. That's what we going by now. I haven't heard anything. Give us some real talk. Like, yeah, Will has some things to work on. No, everything. Oh man, the ball comes out his hands. Great. Everybody I heard. He said it today. Cohen said it today. We got to work on accuracy and timing.
So that you just said it. They got something to work on.
No, but this is the first time he said it. But everything else, everybody, oh man, the ball pops out his hand. He has a strong arm. I know a lot of people. Do you know that? I guess you don't really know how the Dusty Bonner and the Jared Lorenzen decision went.
Yeah. No,
Dusty Bonner's arm when Dusty Bonner had a 35, 40-yard arm. Max.
I understand.
Jared get you probably 60.
I understand. Y'all also run a different kind of system then.
It don't matter. No, the problem is you got Quentin McCord running the post, and you got to throw that bad boy right. If you can't hold it after his break, like you got to anticipate his break. That's a whole different story, man.
Right.
I hope the God Will Levis does his thing. Then everybody be mad at me about White was acting like so and so. I'm just saying.
No.
I don't know. I think Joey got a fair shake, but we don't know what Will got. So Will better be better than what we saw out of Joey. Is all I'm saying.
No, Anthony,
Will better be better than what we saw out of Joey.
You are exactly correct. I'm there with you, and I said last week that it ain't nothing fair about sports. You know that, and I know that. There ain't nothing fucking fair about, especially college sports. But when I tell you that somebody went 25 for, hold on, let me get this right. Someone went 17 for 35 for 109 yards. That's 3.1 yards and that's 48.6% completion percentage. If you got a guy who did that for you, it ain't nothing. It's hard for you to live off of that and think, I should get this and that. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I think the kid can play. I'm not sure he can play in Cohen's system. Now, with all that said, you see a guy, and I don't know what his completion percentage is for us, but we have seen him in highlights do some things that were special against our defense, against our secondary. I trust our secondary.
I didn't know those numbers. I didn't know those numbers on the field when those highlights were happening, but go ahead.
No, not the numbers. Just seeing what you see against our corners and safeties. I have confidence. Now, I know it's not full pass, and I know it's not full. I know all that. But still, if you see something special, that doesn't mean he is going to go for 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. No, that doesn't mean that. That just means that he is our best option. And I'm sorry, the guys that we saw already, I'm not sure they special.
I'll say this. I'm not blaming Will. I'm not mad at Joey. I'm not mad at both. I'll say this. If this shit don't work out, I'm mad at Stoops, Henshaw, Grant, and whoever recruits quarterbacks. Because y'all let y'all let all these quarterbacks go. Dude, we let all the quarterbacks go.
Hold on.
Oh my God, don't hold me on.
Gunnar Hoke left because T-Dub took his spot. Danny Clark left because T-Dub was a quarterback. They recruited him. They didn't want to stay. That's not on the coaches. They thought Danny Clark would become the quarterback.
Van.
I'm just saying.
Can I have a second?
Yeah.
Here's the problem. When those guys didn't make it here, what did they do?
They transferred.
Wait. No. Tell me what's their stats since they transferred.
Well, Gunnar Hoke I don't know what Gunnar Hoke thought to go back to Ohio State. That made no sense. Nothing. Danny Clark went to JUCO and did okay. He ain't make it at Vanderbilt. I don't know what he's doing right now.
So that's the talent. That's the talent. That's the talent you want to play aside of.
Hold on. Well, what are you talking? So one side of your mouth, you're talking about how the hell does a guy who comes here and beats out a guy who was here already? That's not right. But then you say they have no talent or they're not recruiting well.
No, well, my point is, I'm going back 4 years. 4 years, you guys have. So y'all been playing football knowing that these MFers couldn't play football. That's the point I'm making. So the first person, this is the point you missing. You bring Will Levis in saying, apparently somebody told somebody, hey, man, we don't have nobody who can play the quarterback position. So Will Levis is the first person we bring in because Cohen has ties with them. And that's going to be the starter no matter what. So they knew the cupboards were bare at quarterback position.
Okay.
That's what I take. Because you let a lot of people go. They didn't get picked up. So you name me one person that you had. We wasn't doing Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Hurt. We wasn't that. We wasn't like we had two people that could take us to where we need to get to. We had none of them. We had a quarterback carousel, and none of them could compete. And I hang it on Henshaw. I hang a lot of them on Henshaw. But none of them stuck around, bro.
Okay. When Kentucky football started to make the turn, who was the running back?
Boom Williams.
All right. How many times did we fucking run the ball? We ran the ball a shit ton, 30, 40 times a game. How many times we passed it? Not much. So what highly talented damn quarterback would come to UK when you got everybody inside of the moon running down spread and tossing the ball down 50 times a game? Why would you come to UK as a quarterback? You a 4 or 5 star to hand the damn ball off to Boone Williams and damn Benny Snell. Who is going to rightfully come here? So they had to, as they do on defense, try to develop a guy. Some of those guys did not develop. They tried to develop Gunnar Hope. They brought in T-Dub. T-Dub beat him out. T-Dub got hurt. Well, they brought in Danny Clark that year too. They expected Danny Clark to fit in Eddie Grant's system because he could run. He was a big, thick guy who can run the ball and also throw it. Danny Clark gave up on himself. Not smart. System makes quarterbacks too. So just because they didn't go somewhere else and perform doesn't necessarily mean they were garbage. Go ahead.
Don't raise your voice at me.
Yeah.
But we have Mac Jones on our radar too. Van, you don't have to throw the ball a bunch of times to be efficient and effective.
Hold on.
You think Najee Harris was over there holding his helmet waiting for running plays? Huh?
Hold on, Anthony. Hold on.
Don't hold on nothing.
Hold on. Are you telling me that we turned down Mac Jones or Mac Jones turned down us?
Do with that. You were talking about because of our weird run heavy style offense that no, we couldn't get a good quarterback to do this, that, and the other.
Hell yeah.
Alabama has plenty of quarterbacks who are efficient at what they do. If we run on first and second down, and we just only pick up, if we on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, all we want you to do is throw a 5-yard completable route. What we don't want you doing on 3rd and 8 is throwing a 5-yard route.
Anthony.
Or run the quarterback draw. That's what we don't want you doing, man. Like, man, come on, man. These kids ain't the problem, man. I remember when the kids was the problem back in 1996 when the kids was the problem. I remember that.
No,
go ahead. You go and tell them whatever you got to tell them. The kids, it's easy when you're making millions of dollars for you to say, oh, this little fucker ain't doing what I told him to do. Yeah, that's easy for you to do and make them be the problem. But that ain't, I'm telling you, that ain't the case, man. That ain't the case, bro. First of all, if our coverage is that bad at quarterback, we're the first person we bring in that's been at Penn State in a punk-ass Big Ten conference and couldn't start, and now all of a sudden, Sorry gone, or whatever his name was, he gone, and now you saw him come to Kentucky and play where we got all kinds of exotic defenses and the fastest and biggest players in America. Go ahead, keep rubbing your head, but go ahead.
So let's get back to Bama. Bama couldn't get a great quarterback until they started opening their playbook up. Do you remember AJ McCarron? See, now you remember AJ McCarron? All the quarterbacks they had did not do shit in the NFL and still haven't done shit.
It's just getting to the NFL.
Dude,
man, you don't gotta do nothing in the NFL. It's the fact that they run, they're effective on what they do. Go ahead.
All right. So Mac Jones went to Alabama because he saw how they were throwing the ball around. We were not throwing the ball around. He didn't want to be a starter for a team who he's going to be fucking handing the ball off to, I'm sure, to the ball to 30, 40 times a game. He went and said, let me see if I can play for Bama when Bama was throwing the ball around. This motherfucker threw 402 times last year. 402 attempts. When the last time we had 200 attempts?
Terry throw?
I'll find out for you. When the last time we had a quarterback that threw the ball 200 times in a year? Tim Couch?
I know a motherfucker who threw the ball 50 times in one game. So I'm not impressed.
Hold on, no. See now this is for a young guy to see. Terry Wilson threw 200 times in 20. He did 268 in 2018. 268.
Okay.
All right.
But they also played 2 more games.
Oh my God. There it goes. All I'm saying is that it is hard to attract a quarterback to an institution when you have been running the damn ball all the damn time. If he's not a local kid, it is hard to get a big guy from somewhere else to track his little ass and pass up a lot of schools to come to Kentucky. We are not a perennial powerhouse. It ain't like we're in the damn playoffs every year. It's hard to get a quarterback to come to Kentucky when he can go to a lot of other places and throw the ball around. Period.
But can I get you to agree to this? You know, one thing that has to do with an offense having numbers like offensive attempts. You know, one thing that is huge, and how many offensive attempts you have, whether it be rushing, throwing the ball, or just snaps in general.
I'm listening.
Not going 3 and out. We probably went 3 and out 80% more times than Alabama did. The going 3 and out was the issue. It wasn't. You know why you go 3 and out? Because if it's 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, you run a quarterback draw or a 5-yard check down, you typically get off the field and let your defense go back out.
Or
if you can keep drive alive, you can keep drives alive, huh?
Or you don't have the damn resource to damn make a 3rd and 8 because that's not something you can do because you ain't got the talent on the outside. You don't have a quarterback that you trust to make a 3rd and 8 throw. So it's a whole lot of variables to that.
This SEC, man. Okay, so you back to my point. I'm gonna put this down. So it's back to my point, which you just said. You know you don't have the people to complete those plays, but your covers are bare. Like you have nobody who can do that. So you just go out and get Will Levis. I don't think you understand the magnitude of what's on Will Levis's back. Let Will Levis come out and throw 2 picks against Northeast Louisiana. Because you know what North Louisiana want to do? You know what they want to do more than lose? Win. Tight game. Lose by a field goal.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah, it's my point.
What if Joey Gatewood came in the damn game and threw 2 interceptions too?
Then we put Will Levis in.
We wouldn't have Will Levis. Let's say we don't have Will Levis. We go with Joey Gatewood.
That's not the case we're talking about. My whole point is, if Joey Gatewood is terrible, fine. I understand that. I'm saying we need to let. I want to see that Joey Gatewood couldn't play here. No, they don't owe that to me. But all along, you told me a long time ago. You told me. I'm dumb. I'm ignorant. You told me a long time ago. They didn't bring Will here to watch. So if Will won't play, you know what Will better do? Win.
Look, here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Nah, I don't agree with that. Here's what I'm going to say. All right. If Liam Coen was hired, when he was hired, and he watched the film and said, ooh, I can really make something out of Joey Gatewood. Ooh, he's got something that I can use that. I can make that. He can be my quarterback for the next couple of years. If he saw that, he wouldn't went for another guy. He didn't go for another guy just to go for another guy. He went for another guy that he felt could be an immediate impact. The same day Wan'Dale Robinson could be an immediate impact. The same way you thought Jacquez Jones could be an immediate impact. He went, scoured the portal and said, oh, I recruited this kid. I saw what he did in high school. I know what his arm is like. I know what competitor he is. I know what his mental capacity is. I know all these about this kid because I recruited him. And I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I know what his talent is.
Where did you recruit him at? Massachusetts?
Hold on. Yeah. Yes. No, he was at Maine. I can't remember. Somewhere on the East Coast.
Or UConn. Was he at Connecticut? Was he ever at Connecticut?
Nah, he was at
he was at Maine and somewhere else.
I think Maine is his last spot.
I thought he was at UMass too.
No, he was at UMass too, but I think his last spot was Maine. Maine was when he was the offense coordinator. So we recruited him at Maine, right? He knows him. He knows his potential. He went to Penn State, and maybe the coaches, you know this. Sometimes the coaches just don't see what another coach can see. They like another guy more than you just because. You know this, right? So therefore, he didn't get in his eyes a fair shake, and Liam knows him. So he's like, that kid can run my system. So I don't have anybody on the current staff. Bo Allen can develop to that, But the guy, Joey, can he get there? Potentially, but so let me bring in this guy and see what he can do. And in those 2 weeks, he fell in love with him because Joey didn't wow him in spring. He was good, but he didn't wow. This kid comes in, and Vince Morrow even said it. Big Dog ain't gonna freaking lie. Okay, we got to get Stu on the show. Where's
Vince
Stu at?
Vince Morrow is like, who's the guy who used to do Mike Tyson? Don King. Vince Morrow's like Don King.
Wow. Well, we ain't gonna never get Vince on this show if you say that.
Nah, shit, we get him on there. Lacey thinks everybody rules.
No, she don't think Larry Vault and Big Dog now. It was only Larry Vault.
I thought you thought I ruled at one point.
Nah, you ain't that good.
Yeah, man. So,
hold on. Before we go any further, let me say this. Big ups to T-Dub. Terry Wilson was announced a starting quarterback for New Mexico. Kudos to him for going over there, doing his thing, and winning that job. I like the kid. He seems like he got a great attitude. He tried his best, and he got us to a damn 10-8, a 10-2 season. 10-3. What's 10-2? 10-3?
10-3. We ain't had no 10-2 season.
10-3 season. Kudos to him. So for that, I just wanted to throw that out because my man gave us the best season in recent UK history.
Why don't we keep him? Why he leave?
Because he wanted to leave.
Henshaw?
Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot. I'm sure Henshaw was one of the reasons. So look, man, I hear you, and I definitely hear you because it does affect the locker room. It does. It affects the locker room. Someone come off the street and now he's a starter.
All over the place.
But you said something very poignant and astute and all the other great words that I can come up with. Ain't nobody said anything about Joey when he's right? Ain't nobody said anything about any of the receivers when they went in the portal.
Yeah.
The only people I heard is some of the defensive players, the defensive linemen, like, man, thank you. But all the receivers, you ain't hear nothing. Oh, man, that ain't right, bro. Why you ain't back, man? They ain't do you right. Ain't nobody say that. Ain't nobody say that about Joey. Ain't nobody say, well, how the hell Wan'Dale comes here and he ain't nobody say that.
Yeah.
So as we both know, the players in the locker room know what's up. And they know whom they think is the best player. Ain't nobody said, man, you got a raw deal, dude.
Right.
So the locker room spoke. the locker room jury spoke. And ain't nobody protesting. And like I said earlier, when I saw Will Levis in that picture that you have on as your profile, that spoke volumes.
Oh, yeah. It said a little
that
something.
right there spoke volumes. So
it said a little something.
So look, you're right, man. It would suck royally. And it's not about Joey, but it will suck if Will come here after all of this hoopla and all this positive vibes. He come here and he throws 6 interceptions. It would be a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Yeah.
It would be horrible.
Hey, I think Cohen need to go at the year after. Like, I think Cohen needs to go a year after.
But why do we as UK fans, we always talk about this? This is now you got me. This is the shit that pisses me off. We always go off on the media. How we don't have a top 25? Why a top 25 vote? Why do we always get disrespected? Why are we not this? Why is South Carolina always picked in front of us? Why is Missouri all this shit, right? But then we come back and say, well, I'm not sure I'm not sure Will Levis is the guy. Which one is it? You can't be a hypocrite and be like, why are they talking bad on us? Then you come back and say, well, why are you talking bad about Will Levis? Why are you not positive about Will Levis? Why don't you think he can, not towards you, because there's other people. Why do you not think he can come and light it up? You can't have it both ways.
I think if you was in the Big Ten for 3 years and couldn't make it, I don't think you just come to the SEC and.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, Joey Burrow, but I wasn't talking about you. Yeah. But I'm also not talking about Justin Fields either.
So, what is Will Levis? Will Levis has 3 years left, right?
2, but he may have a COVID if he wants it.
No, he's got 3.
No, I said 2. He's listed as a junior right now. He's listed as a junior.
Yes, but last year doesn't count.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody ain't taking. It's a COVID year. That's what I'm saying. He's a junior. But if you want to use a COVID, he probably can use it. But I'm saying he's listed as a junior.
Okay.
It don't count if you don't want to use it.
I got
if you don't, unless you tell him you don't want to count.
I see what you're saying. So Will Levis came to, his true freshman year was 2018. All right. Yeah, and Cohen last year at Maine was 2017, so that makes sense. So, all right, yeah. He might have 2. He might just take the 2.
Yeah.
So, but his first couple of years, they had a quarterback already. Last year was his first time of really competing.
Why didn't he stay there? He got beat out?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. No answers.
No. Hold on. But he did play, though.
Once.
He did play, though.
So did all of our quarterbacks.
And he started. and he started. You're right. And he started.
All right, we'll see. All I know is Cohen better not drop the ball in this deal because I'm expecting these jokers to win 10 games. If they do anything less than 8,
hold on. We giving out predictions?
No, we ain't doing
that. I thought we was going there.
We have 2 weeks.
All right, I thought we was going there. You just said
you
just tossed out a number. I just heard you say what number you just put out?
I say we do 10. I say 8. I say 9. 8. We absolutely at 8. We probably should win 9.
Don't backtrack.
Hey, if Will Levis a real deal, then we at 10.
Don't backpedal. I heard you say 10.
What I said what I said.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Now Will come out and get us to a 70-win season. Then him and Cohen need to take their asses on somewhere.
Okay, Anthony. I got a question for you. Let me pull this up real quick. So what I'm looking at 2020. One person was 17 of 35 for 109 yards. No touchdowns, 1 interception. The other guy was 33 of 55 for 421 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception.
Okay.
Neither one was the starter, but somebody was a 60% completion rate and 7.7 yards per attempt, and somebody else was 48 and 3.1 yards per attempt.
Okay. I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
I'm just saying. The proof is in the pudding.
I'm done with it. I'm waiting for the season, man.
Yeah.
And Will and Liam better have what they got going on real quick before we get up out of here. Man, I know a lot of our followers, man, have seen Big Things Kentucky come on the show, help me out a few times, man.
Yeah, man.
look out, man. Hey, man, send up a prayer for my man Big Buford, man, on the show with Truck Bernard, man. They Big Buford, man, having to go at it with that COVID thing. I believe it's don't mark me. I believe it's with the COVID thing. He's in there. He's been in there for a little minute, man. He's had some other health issues in the past, but man, you know, we really we love and respect the guy, man. So send up a prayer for Big Buford Green, man.
Yeah,
out of for Big Things Kentucky, man.
Fact.
That's why if you haven't seen any work from them, that's why, man. They, you know, there's a 2-man job and one man down. The other man got his own things going on with his family. It's not as severe as what Buford has going on, but yeah, if you can, man, tonight before you go to bed and every night going forward, send up a prayer for the Buford and the Green family.
Yeah, man. Facts. That's for sure, man. Both those guys, man. We need them both because they do a great job of holding up and bringing light to the high school kids from that state, from Kentucky. So we need them back because not only the kids need them back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, that's I appreciate you bringing that up, man. Yeah, for sure.
And I got one other announcement. Friday at 11 a.m. I'm going to be on ESPN 680.
That's what I'm talking about.
With Mike Pratt and Dan Issel. I don't know how the hell I got invited on there.
Oh, you know, man. Don't give me that humble shit.
Man, I'm on with Mike Pratt and the Dan Issel. Man. So
and they on with D. Anthony White. So there you go.
Oh man, I don't know if it ain't none of that, but I think they want to know what's going on with this quarterback battle, how somebody feels about it.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna put some advanced. I'm gonna give them some advanced thoughts. I'm gonna say, hey, my counterpart, because you got some grounded opinions. You have some grounded opinions. I feel like I got a little bit more realistic opinion, but hey. That's what we're going to bring it to them. So on Friday, 11 a.m., tune in, ESPN Radio, 680 a.m., 105.7 p.m.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm about to do a hot take before we get off here. Newcomer of the year in SEC football will be somebody from Kentucky.
We too. What you call it? So you count Wandale and Jaquez as newcomers and Will as newcomers?
They're newcomers.
I doubt it.
No, they ain't playing SEC last year. They newcomers.
I know, but I doubt it. I still doubt it. I don't know.
Why? That's
why. Those only opportunities you got. Will, Wandale, and Jaquez. Rosenthal ain't gonna win it. What do you mean? Why are you laughing?
I'm gonna say this. So hold on. I'm gonna put a little extra on it. Will Levis will be newcomer of the year in the SEC football of 2021 football season. Will Levis will be newcomer.
Okay. I don't know.
Hold on.
So many friends. Wait a minute. No. Bryce Young's done already made $1 million.
No. Hold on. Bryce Young won't be newcomer though.
What do you mean he won't be a newcomer? He ain't played yet.
He's not newcomer because he played as a freshman. He played as a freshman. Bryce Young got snaps. Yes.
Did
he? Yeah.
Okay.
Bryce Young got snaps. I can tell you how many snaps he got. Bryce Young, I know I saw him and I think I saw him in 2 games. Hold on, let me tell you.
Bully's not a newcomer.
Played in 7 games. He played in 7 games. Bryce Young might be always see as first or second team quarterback, but he ain't gonna be newcomer.
Okay.
Will Levis, 2021 SEC newcomer of the year.
I'll say Jaquez Green. I'll say Jaquez.
He can't be newcomer either because he played at Ole Miss.
All right, man.
I'm just something.
I ain't with the bullshit, man.
Hey, it's got to be
I mean,
Wandale.
he possibly could.
Hey, and
in
Wandale.
the watered down version.
Whatever you want to call it, you can dress it up how you want to. Wandale is a receiver, and if a quarterback is just as good as he is, he ain't gonna get it because they're gonna give it to the quarterback. So Will Levis, 2021 SEC Newcomer of the Year.
Yep, there we go, man. Get on him. Let him know what it is.
No.
All right, man.
Oh, and said Bully. Bully can't be newcomer. It's got to
That's
be a
what I
guy.
told her. No, that's what I told her.
Yeah, he can't be Bully.
No,
It's got to be someone
Bully
who was not.
Bully been putting up that.
Got to be someone who was not on the team last year and didn't play, or on the team or didn't play. It's got to be no. Unless hold on. If it's Cummings, we going 10 wins. If Cummings is Newcomer of the Year in the SEC, we might win 11.
Yeah. If he does, yeah. If he does.
If a tight end is Newcomer of the Year,
yeah.
that means he putting up Kyle Pitts' number, which means we are tossing that damn thing across the field. If he gets it, we are 11-1. With a possibility of going undefeated.
Nah, I agree with you on that.
Shit. Thank you, Ann. If he becomes look, that gets me excited right there. He's Newcomer of the Year. With a quarterback, he gotta be throwing. Somebody gotta throw it to him, right? Somebody has to throw it to him. For him to be Newcomer, that means if he's got like 900 yards receiving, shit. That means Will Levis got 3,000 plus.
A 21-year-old Newcomer of the Year is odd, but it can happen.
It can. It's happened there before.
It's odd. It can happen.
Yeah, it is.
It can happen. All right, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
we over on this East Coast.
That's the best show ever.
You say that every time.
I know, because we get better every fucking show. That's insane. We get better every show.
That's true. That's when you come out. Every time you appear, you need to get better.
Because we ain't gonna get worse.
All right. Everybody jump on over to YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Share it. Because there was some good shit on tonight. Share it to all these faithful followers, like Ant said at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, man. Tune in to 680 a.m., 105.7 p.m. on Friday at 11 a.m., man. Let me talk to old great Dan Issel and Mike Pratt, man.
Is it 3 hours? You on for 3 hours? You on for 3 hours?
Hell no.
What?
I'm on segment. I'm on for like 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, you on for a second. I thought you were co-hosting with him. I got you.
Oh, no. Hell no. Come on, man. Man, I don't want to ruin what they got going. You know me. I got to tell it like it TI is.
Facts.
But yeah, man, check it out, man. Go over to liveterrain.com, man. Check it out. Purchase a watch. SMST at checkout for 10% off. We're working on negotiations over there. So, all right, man. We'll be back next week. And then what? No, next week will be our second to last show before the first game, right?
Yes. It's the penultimate.
The what?
It's the penultimate. It's the second to last step.
Oh, okay. The penultimate.
Yeah.
Check out the penultimate next week. All right, man. I'll catch you on Wednesday, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate y'all watching too.